Okay, so the first thing we need to do, and don't mind my blue thumb right now, that is for my right finger, and I'll show you about that later. But you need to wedge your clay to remove the air bubbles. So you're standing up and you're pushing and compressing on the clay like I showed you the other day. Once you have your clay wedged, and I've been wedging mine for a while, I want you to make a snowball. So you're basically going to pack the clay around and around using the inside of your palm to create a circular shape. Once you've done that, you'll have pretty much a perfect circle. Here's the trick. For my right-handed people, you're going to hold your clay with your left hand on the outside. So I want you to cup all 5 of your fingers like this. Now here I'm going to take my blue Smurf, my right thumb, and wiggle it. This thumb is like a shovel. It does all the work. So you're going to push your right thumb and you're going to push down and try and stop and guess with about half an inch at the bottom. So it's going to kind of try and guess and see where that's at. Keep checking. If you poke a hole through the bottom, just go ahead and restart. Let's check the inside. I'm going to go grab some water and wet my thumb. Because my clay will start to dry and crack. So once you've poked your hole in there, the next thing you're going to be doing is treating your thumb like a shovel. So if you had a clear piece, this is what would essentially be happening. Your hand would be covering the outside. I'm going to remove my hand, and this thumb acts like a shovel, and it hooks right here, and it pulls the clay up. Then you rotate your pot to the left. Your hook thumb pulls up again, and you rotate again. So if we do that on a clay piece, it's going to look like this. Pull up, turn, pull up, turn, pull up, and again I'm going counterclockwise so that the inside is starting to hollow out. My thumb is holding this down because it's important that we keep the inside circle smaller. You don't want it to get too wide. So this thumb protects that. So you repeat this process over and over and over until your walls are about 1/4 inch thick. If you were to show a cross section of the piece, I've cut this one in half, and you open it up right here, these walls are still too thick. We need to thin them. So again, my thumb is going to be shoveling and pulling up. The worst thing you can do is only use one hand and do this, because then you cause fingerprints on the outside. So always have one hand around and then use your other thumb to shovel the clay and pull upwards. And that's how you begin your pinch pot.